morning. Are you happy to be here? Oh, come on. Are you happy to be here? There we go. Now that sounds like a bunch of students ready to have some fun on a Saturday. Well, I'm Jan Overstreet, and I'm the project coordinator in the School of Continuing Education, and we're very happy to host the SIT conference for the second year. It's very exciting to have so many eager students here on our campus. We want to welcome you to the campus and encourage you to enjoy your day. Conferences just like this one are happening all across the state of Illinois today, which I think is very exciting. So students just like yourself are in numerous sites, and one of our rooms will actually be feeding in from one of the other sites. So you will be able to see students present from other campuses. Hundreds of students, just like you, are sharing their love of technology. And we are also going to feed out one of our sessions. So you will also see that. And during the session, you will see that we're having audio go out. We have a number of people to thank today, including all of our sponsors, our volunteers, our parents, our teachers, our staff, and of course also our EIU student volunteers. So if we could just give them a big thank you. Could we do that? And if you're nice to them throughout the day, you're going to get some extra SIT bucks. Okay? So that means if we catch you, if any of us catch you cleaning up after yourself, like you're supposed to do, right? But cleaning up after yourself, being kind to someone else, helping out a speaker, helping out a volunteer, then you might get a SIT buck. You may not get it for every time you do that, but you might get a SIT buck. And I'm going to explain to you in a minute what we're going to do with those SIT bucks. First off, I got to tell you all the rules. Okay, we've got a few rules. When our keynote has finished speaking, we're going to have you take a minute and look through your program guide if you haven't already. Choose the sessions, one session for each time period that you want to attend. All right? You will only attend the mystery challenge if you choose to go at all. You will only attend the mystery challenge once, and Are You Smarter once, and the logo contest once. Those are all the same session, just held at different times. Other rules that we have are under no circumstances are you to leave this building, period. Okay? If you're caught outside, then we're going to drag you back in here and we're going to be very unhappy. And we don't want anyone unhappy today. This is a good day. You're supposed to be respectful of all the speakers, of course, and I can see that that's not going to be a problem. You're already being very respectful of me. If you have an issue today, any kind of issue, that you don't know how to resolve, please find someone in either a red or a blue shirt, and they will be able to help you to resolve whatever the problem is that you're having. Make sure that you eat your snack and your lunch at the tables that will be provided in the atrium on the first floor and up on the second floor. And make sure that all day long you clean up after yourself. Anytime that you get ready to walk away, just look at your space and say, did I leave it as I found it? Okay, or even better. I already told you you need to wear your SIT shirt all day long so that we know that you belong here. The final session of the day will occur right here in this room, so you may leave your coats in this room. We will have snacks this morning, and you see that in your program guide, and we will have lunch. Right here on your name tag, it says what kind of sandwich either you ordered or someone ordered for you. Okay? So that's the kind of sandwich you're going to have today, because we ordered exactly the right amount of each type of sandwich. All session rooms have balloons on the doors. So you'll know where those, you'll know, okay, that's a session room. In the logo room, the Are You Smarter Than room, and the Mystery Challenge room, there are opportunities to win prizes. Okay? So I want you to know that. And that's separate from your sit-buck prizes that I'm going to talk about here. In the logo room, I want to explain to you how that works. This logo that you see right here was designed by a student just like yourself last year from somewhere in the state of Illinois. And that student won the logo contest. They won a prize, and they won this, which is everybody in the state is wearing their shirt today. So we really encourage you to go into the logo room and do your very best at designing a logo. You can think about it a little while and then do it. All the logos from Charleston, we will choose one of those logos which will be the winner for Charleston. Then our Charleston one, we will scan it into the computer, we will send it up to Bloomington, and all ones from all the other sites will also go to Bloomington. The staff at Bloomington will make a decision about who wins, and then in our final session, you will be notified of that. And we're very lucky today because we're going to have a special guest in our final session. The president of this university will be here in our final session. So maybe we'll let him announce who the logo winner is. He is really excited that you have decided to come here to Eastern Illinois University and enjoy yourself with technology. Okay, so now all about the sit-bucks. Okay, sit-bucks are these things. Okay? Anyone who was here last year knows how important these are. On the back of each one of these, you must write your name legibly, which means so that I can read it. Okay? So that once we have finished our registration, you will start to see some prizes be set up out in the lobby here. And we will have a box or a basket in front of every one of those prizes. You will take your sit-buck with your name on the back, and whatever prize you want the most, you will put your sit-buck into that box or basket. Okay? Now, if there's one prize you want the most of all of them, you can choose to put all your sit-bucks in that box. Those are all choices that you have today. And again, there are ways to win more sit-bucks. Of course, presenters will get a few extra sit-bucks. Presenters also, and I'm really going to emphasize this presenter thing because next year I want to see more and more student presenters, okay? The presenters will have more sit-bucks than the regular students, and they also will have different prizes in some regards than the regular students. So, be thinking about this for next year, okay? I really want you to be willing to come and share your expertise. Okay. I think I have said everything I have to say. Joellen, can you think of anything else I need to say? All of you, I want you to pay special attention and give a round of applause to Joellen Hickenbottom, right back here in the blue shirt. Joellen organized this entire day, okay? So, I don't know if any of you kids have ever tried to organize much, but if you have, this is a big job. And she did a fantastic job, and you're going to see that throughout the day because it's very well organized. All right, so now let's get this party started, okay? We're going to have our first technology session right here in this room. I am going to introduce to you Mr. Keith Summerfield. Keith is a student here at Eastern, and he is a junior, correct?
Sophomore.
Sophomore, even younger. But he is a whiz-bang at video. And he started, just like you did, at a young age, enjoying this. And he's going to share a little bit about that with you. And we are so very happy to have a young person here to show you what can happen if you keep building these technology skills. So let's give Keith a warm welcome.
Thanks. Thank you. This is really exciting. I wish that I had something like this to go to when I was your age, because I don't know, how many of you show your parents something on the computer about every single day? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I didn't start out quite like that. I actually started out, I wasn't allowed to touch the computer because I would break it. I was not very good with the computer. But eventually I figured out that I wouldn't get in trouble if I could fix what I broke on the computer after I did it. So that's how I kind of got interested and good at technology, I guess, was I just had this desire to tinker and play with things. I wasn't afraid to mess stuff up because, I don't know, that was half of the fun, was figuring out how it worked and how to make it better. So that's not really, I guess, what I'm here to talk to you about. I guess what I'm supposed to talk to you about is how I applied my interest in technology into my life and eventually, I hope, my career. As long as I can remember, well, at least in like the 3rd grade, I think, is when I started. My parents had a video camera, and I loved having like my friends over and we'd make movies in the basement. Anybody ever do this? Like make videos with the video camera? Good. It's fun, right? It's a lot of fun. You get to be a Hollywood film director. I mean, what's more fun than pretending? And I think a lot of people, they lose that sense of fun and imagination as they get older. But thankfully, I found a way to keep doing that. So I used to make these movies, and I've got something really special. I brought something that I made when I was in like the 3rd or 4th grade. I actually went home and found a tape. So if you promise not to laugh too much, I will show you just a few seconds of it. Does anybody want to see it? Okay. Oh, what's up there? Okay, so that's me on the left on the phone, and that's my friend Ryan. And I don't know exactly what we're doing here. I think we're supposed to be having a talk show. That's my basement. And I think I'm the host and he's the guest. I remember doing this for just hours, and I have a ton of tapes of this at home, and they're all more ridiculous than the previous one. So that's my first example of, I mean, it was just fun. It was fun to do, and I'm glad that I keep doing this. So I'm going to show you now, you're moving into high school. It's going to take me just a second. But I had this really great chance to be a part of a class that was all about making movies. So I had to spend 2 hours of my day in high school just making films, which was neat. It was like kind of like playtime, but at the same time you were exercising all these skills. I was writing, I was thinking critically, I was playing with technology. I was on the computers, I was with cameras, like the camera in the back. It was just neat, exciting stuff for me. So I grew a lot in that class, not only with technology, but also just maturity and the way I kind of see how things work. So I'm going to show you, I had this cool opportunity within the class then to submit the films I made to festivals, which is where other people would come kind of like you have and watch what I've made. So that in itself I thought was really cool. Like, wow, people would want to see what I've done. Like that's really neat. But I actually won one. I'm a 3-time winner of Student Television Awards from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. And that is, oh, come on. Well, that's the same organization that is the Emmys. So these are like the student kind of version of the Emmys, I guess. It was neat. I got to go and meet, does anybody watch The Office? Erin, the new secretary, she's the one that gave me my award. So she was the. But I won 3 times. Once my junior year for writing, and twice my senior year for editing, which is all on the computer, and my filming, which is with the camera. Sorry, I'm having trouble. Of course, the technology person can't work the computer. Huh. There's one specific clip I want to show you. Here we go. But this is the film I won for filming. for the editing of it. And it was just, this is whenever I really started thinking, you know, this is what I want to do. It's not up there yet, but I decided that, you know, I could do this. I could do this for a living. I could play with these technology tools and have fun doing what I want to do. So let me put this up real quick. It's almost to the point I wanted to do. Okay, here it goes. Little different than the video in my basement, I think. So I was growing, I was learning, I was growing, I was getting better at it. I mean, so now, I mean, I'm still having fun at this point. It's for class. Technically, this is homework. I don't know, has anybody else gotten to do homework that they've had this much fun with before? I mean, great, isn't it? It's fun, whenever you really like doing it, but you have to, but you don't mind having to, because you have a great time doing it. So, I meant to pull these up earlier. Well, now it's like, where to? So I'm going to school here, studying communication. So this is all a form of communication. Me talking to you is communication, but so are these videos. We're communicating through video. Well, so I started my own business, more or less. It's called KS Productions. I know I'm really clever. It's just my initials. But so I actually do this kind of for work on the side, and I'm going to show you clips from a couple things that I've done for clients of mine. If you want to watch more videos, I figured that would be okay with everyone to watch some more videos. So this is a promotional piece for the Education Foundation from my hometown, which is just a little south of here, Effingham. We'll watch the whole thing, it's only a minute long. And yeah, let me know what you think.
Effingham Education Foundation wants you to take the $20 challenge.
2,000 alumni contributing $20 in 1 year makes a lot of change.
The foundation fulfills teacher grant requests across all grade levels,
enhancing curriculum
and helping keep up with the rapid pace of new technology in the classroom.
The foundation awards scholarships for graduating seniors.
With the eventual goal of offering scholarships to all graduating seniors.
All graduating seniors who attend 2- or 4-year college or university.
The foundation reaches out to all alumni.
Have a heart.
Take the $20 challenge.
Have a heart. Have a heart.
Have a heart.
Take the $20 challenge.
$20 today makes a lot of change tomorrow.
To make a donation.
Or for more information about the foundation,
Go to EffinghamEducationFoundation.com.
So yeah, now it's gone from fun to kind of, I mean, it's still fun. I really enjoyed making that. I mean, meet a lot of people. It's enjoyable, but it's a job too. And I think that's one of the points that is the point I want you to leave with, is you have this great interest in technology. I mean, technology is everywhere. The fact that, I mean, I have friends that are my age. I kind of took for granted that people my age just kind of understood technology. But they ask me really basic questions a lot, and it makes me realize how important of a skill just knowing how to use the computer essentially is. It's involved with no matter what you're going to do with your life. So since you have this great interest in technology, and I imagine great skill, find something that lets you use it and enjoy it and continue to have fun while you live the rest of your lives. I've got one more thing I want to show you. I can pull up the link. It's just another little clip of something else I did. I did that over winter break, actually, that one. So that's really recent. And this is the other one that's really kind of recent. I did a little project. They want to turn the courthouse where I live into a museum. So I made them a promotional video. This is the kind of thing I really enjoy doing, are these sort of promotional, not really like an advertisement, but just getting a message out, I think is really, that's that's what video is really good at in my mind. So I'll just show you, I won't show you the whole thing on this one, just a little clip.
All magazines, all newspapers, I've read.
One of the great things about community, wherever you are, is that they look back and they celebrate those who've done well. And Effingham, the area around here, is an area that's particularly rich in people who have done well in their lives and done important things. And I think as we look at the success that we have today, it's impossible to separate that from the tone that was set 100 or 150 years ago. And that's something to celebrate.
When we try to figure out why did these individuals with the brilliant minds flourish within Effingham County through the years, and we still have brilliant minds in Effingham County that are flourishing in the present. Very creative people, I think we have in Effingham County. As we try to account for that, again, I think it goes back to the fundamental values of having a very strong base within family and faith. Those two work hand in hand.
So yeah, again, I just wanted to show you a little bit of that to get an idea of where I've come from and then where you can come from. Those people that raised your hand and said you make videos in the basement, how many of you, do you want to direct movies? Do you want to be filmmakers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Several of you, that's great. Don't stop thinking that you can do that. A lot of people, they have that great dream and they think it's, that's what they want to do, and then somebody tells them that they can't do that. But I mean, you can. I'm going to talk about, I'm presenting another session later, and that's what I'm going to talk about is with technology, like all this was made with a camera and this computer. I mean, it's accessible to everyone, really. You can. It's not that hard to be a filmmaker anymore. You can do it. So don't think for an instant that you can't follow your passion, your dream. And if you can have fun and work at the same time, I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's really the best thing I can think of for my life, is to be able to have fun doing what I have to do and what I love to do. So I think I'm about out of time, but does anybody have any questions for me real quick before otherwise I'll see you this afternoon, some of you at least. Anybody? Is everybody excited? Okay, great. Well, I'm glad you let me come talk to you. This is a lot of fun. I've been excited about this all week. I was very excited to see people that like technology as much as I do. So thank you. Let's get this later.
I know what I forgot to tell you. Where the restrooms are. They're actually, if you leave this room and you take a right, you're going to see that you can go one of two ways. You're going to stay to your right. You'll see a water fountain, and there are restrooms on either side of that water fountain. It's very close to there. And the same way upstairs, they're at the end of the halls like that. So, now, you have a couple of minutes before your first session. Now, I want you to look closely at this schedule because your sessions run very close together, okay? There's not a lot of time to be messing around in the halls or anywhere else, but we do hope that we've given you enough time to go to the restroom and get yourself organized. Again, you may leave your coats in here, so feel free to do that. Yes? You can. Now, there is a possibility that someone will think that's their bag. Okay? So we can't be responsible for that. We don't have any extra bags, but you may leave the bag in there. And what you want to do is you want to leave the bag there with your coat on top of it or something, then that way you know it's your bag. Okay, so please take a few minutes, and then right at 9 o'clock we will disperse from this room. We're not going to do that yet. I want you to take a few minutes right now, go through your schedule, and come up with what your day is going to look like, okay? Make sure you've chosen your workshops. Now let's stay in this room, please, until 9 o'clock.